from the YMCA of Indiana County is on the line with us this morning, and our conversation is brought to you by Marcus & Mack. Voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest, Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And I guess we should be celebrating a milestone here with Eric with the renovation project. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fabulously well. I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
So you've got something big happening, huh?
We do. We actually have our first renovations that our members and program participants and everybody actually gets to experience. Most of the other stuff has been like, a new roof, heating and ventilating, things like that.
Yeah, and people don't get to climb up on there.
Right. No, I mean, I guess you could see the new roof from up on Ben Franklin Road because it's elevated and it's white, so it stands out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But we are finishing our phase one of our locker room renovations, which is all of the changing rooms and showers and the new sauna and the new steam room and the ladies' restroom, all that stuff. So it's super exciting.
Yeah. So people can begin to use those. Is it today or is it another day later this week?
We're doing a ribbon cutting on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
And then right after that, people are going.
Go ahead and go change, huh?
We're super excited.
That's wonderful news. And I'm sure that when you walk in, you're going to notice it right away.
People have been peeking for a while.
Uh-huh.
The doors were really covered for the longest time, and then, maybe 10 days ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago, the covering kind of came down where you could see what was going on in there, so people would kind of start to venture in and poke their head in and look. And I'm sure we've had plenty of people who have walked in after hours when none of the construction people were there just to peek around. But it's really exciting. It's really, really nice. We're so excited about it.
Yeah, well, sure. That's a wonderful thing. And it's interesting. We talk about that when we also talk with just about a month left, I guess, in the Mack Park pool season. So this is timely.
Yeah. The locker rooms we had previously, their layout and everything was the original construction from the 70s. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so this is awesome.
Yeah, terrific. And probably good for you guys as well to know that the maintenance that goes with maintaining such an older facility, whether it's a locker room or an entire building such as you have there, those things get taken care of, and you get to relax just a little bit and not have to worry about this breaking or that leaking.
Well, that's certainly the hope. But you're right. Yeah. A new facility, hopefully at least for a little while, is just keeping it shiny and new.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that. Now, in terms of funding for such a thing and for other programs at the YMCA, I'm sure you wouldn't turn down if somebody said, that's great, and I want to help out, right?
No, not even a little bit. We're actually still in our campaign through the end of this year, trying to wrap up all of our gifts, big and small. So, there's an opportunity for anybody at any level.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. Hey, I know that the swimming just wrapped up at the Paris Olympics, and that you probably had a whole bunch of folks who are involved in swimming at the YMCA who are very interested in that because, let's face it, we've got national champions that swim there at the YMCA of Indiana County. And, if people have dreams, this is a good place to start them, huh?
Absolutely. And it's interesting. Every time we have an Olympics, there seems to be a little bit of an influx for competitive swimming. So we're excited about that. Our competitive program will begin on September the 9th. And that starts off the season. We do a try it, you'll like it, which is an opportunity for somebody who's not certain if swim team is for them. They get to try it out for a week. And then we also do a stroke clinic. So anybody who wants to join that might need to clean their strokes up a little bit, just learn just a little bit more, they can do that before the season begins. Mm-hmm. And then the season starts. And that fall season runs from September until either February or March. It really depends on your particular compete level. I mean, as you mentioned, we do have a national champion, which is really exciting. Preston Kessler won the 100-yard freestyle at Nationals back in April. So that was an amazing accomplishment for him, and he is still on the team. But that event took place in April. So, if you're an athlete that gets to go compete at nationals, that's usually the very end of March or beginning of April. And we have a dozen of those athletes, which is really remarkable for our small town.
Yeah, it really is. But it also points out that they've got some solid coaching that is helping them to get to where they want to get in the pool, which is to the finish line. And so, when you have the stroke event, that's just solid coaching. And if they've been watching and they see, they had a fascinating scientific explanation of one of the female swimmers from the U.S. and how a simple little change in what they were doing and what she was doing with the positioning of her head, I believe it was, led to her cutting off a couple of tenths of a second on one of her laps, and that can be the difference in winning a race. So good coaching is a really, really important thing.
Well, that is critical, but you know where it all starts, Todd?
In the water.
Swimming lessons.
Yeah.
Swimming lessons, and we have those. We have another session over at MAC this summer before we wrap things up over there. Those are 2-week sessions, and then in September we'll be back on our regular Fall 1, Fall 2 schedule here at the Y. And we have Miss Lee, who's been teaching for literally half a century.
Yeah. Boy, she's been doing. She's amazing, isn't she?
She is. I mean, we've got the best teacher ever. So if you want to learn how to swim, this is the place to come do that. And she's actually been one of our coaches in the past on the team. So
yeah,
her desire is to teach kids the lifelong experience of swimming and have them go through lessons and then be on the team and experience all the joys you can from swimming.
You won't get anybody more passionate about it than her. You're absolutely
right.
Okay, let's talk about a couple of other things because I don't want to let our time get away from us here. And one is something that you actually have posted on your Facebook page. It is National Immunization Awareness Month, and you've actually got an emphasis on routine vaccinations, especially for youngsters.
You know what? You are making me aware that it's National Immunization Awareness Month.
Uh-huh.
Well,
you got to check in with the social media team when we're done with this today?
They're fantastic. They really are. Maddie and Sherry do an amazing job with that, and our Facebook page is chock full of information nonstop. So.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things you highlight. Another of the things that you highlight on your Facebook page is CPR, basic first aid, the blended learning course at the YMCA. And you've got a session coming up. It starts in a couple of weeks, so people have time to sign up. But you'd really love for people to learn CPR and other life-saving techniques.
Oh, no doubt. That's one of those skills that you want to learn and you want to know, but you hope you never have to use it.
Yeah.
So, but we've experienced it here at the YMCA. We've had our staff have to perform CPR and use the AED and save someone's life. So, you see the value in it. It's one of those things that you do over and over. It's a 1-year certification, and you wonder why you have to keep your skills sharp until the day comes when you are using those skills, and it all just happens automatically, and they work.
Yeah.
And that is really, really what the most important part of it is that you do it right and you have the desired outcome, because you never know when you're going to need something like that, Todd. I mean, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, you're right. All right, one other thing that we have time for this morning that I wanted to point out. YMCA does have a state-licensed preschool at the YMCA of Indiana County. You had an open house last week. Is it too late for folks to sign up for preschool?
It is not. We had a nice turnout at the open house, by the way. So we picked up some new participants there. We are currently taking full-time enrollment. Our program is licensed for 30 children, ages 3, 4, and 5. And it'll go until it's full. So if it's something you're looking for, our program is terrific. Everybody that's been in it, and we've had about 30 kids all summer long. So they've just had a terrific experience. But here at the Y, you get to use the gym, the miracle field, the tumbling room, the swimming pool, your own playground. We feed the kids breakfast, lunch, and snack. So, I mean, it is a complete program. You enroll your kids in our preschool, and there's nothing to worry about
There you go.
for them for the whole rest of the day.
There you go. He is Eric Neal, the YMCA. Folks interested in your programs, great website. It's icymca.org. Wonderful social media presence on Facebook, or again, just stop by, right?
Yes, sir, every day. And, hey, because we're doing our grand reopening of our Phase 1, we know we had a lot of people who love the sauna and steam room, and we haven't had one since November.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a membership special. So we're going to waive the joining fee here for a week and get everybody back in to use this new sauna and steam room. They are beautiful.
Yeah. What is it this week that you're waiving the fee?
It's going to start later this week. So look for email, look for, it'll be posted on the Facebook page, it'll be on the website. So it's coming. The announcement.
Check it out. Yeah, good stuff. Wonderful. Well, Eric, thanks so much. Have a great Monday.
Talk to you too, buddy. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.